Hello, my name is Max Volpert, sound designer and editor of Rivers of Confluence and a proud Central Jersey native. The episode you are about to listen to is episode 1 of our inaugural miniseries On a Cardboard Horse We Ride. This is a brand new adventure played in the Kids on Bikes system, and it is perhaps our most chaotic work yet. This series will be streaming exclusively on Patreon, which means if you want the next 3 episodes in this 4-episode series, you'll have to check us out over there. Captain tier subscribers will be receiving episodes every other week, and crewmate tier subscribers will gain access to those episodes a month later. Subscribing to our Patreon also gives you access to our entire backlog of work, including monthly one-shots, in-world newsletters, and Rivers of Conversation, our talkback show following the events of the main feed podcast. Finally, and most importantly, this series is a love letter to New Jersey, the greatest state in the world. Any New Jersey hate in our comments will be subject to intense arguments courtesy of myself. You have been warned. Without further ado, please enjoy Rivers of Confluence. On a Cardboard Horse We Ride.
On a Cardboard Horse We Ride is a fast-pedaling, no-brakes kind of podcast. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. Hello and welcome to Rivers of Confluence and our first ever miniseries set in the RPG style of Kids on Bikes. We're going to attempt to play this RPG without ever trying it beforehand, so I'm sure we're gonna get it all right. I'm your game master, Jay Keller, and without further ado, we're just gonna get on right into it. Nothing is out of place. Not in New Jersey, 1999. Houses scatter the secluded town, each just like the next. Brown roofs, stone exteriors, hedges to a crisp 6 foot, 4 feet in the front as per HOA guidelines, one after the other. Perfect. Crisp. A ways from any highway, New Jersey doesn't get too much action from the outside world. The only action to be had is on Main Street. Several blocks consisting of shops, bars, the church, and city hall. Well, that and the local high school football games. For weeks now, the talk of the town has been New Jersey High's upcoming 9th home game against Scott Ham. Not only a rival city, but New Jersey's homecoming as well. But that's tomorrow. For now, New Jersey High is quiet. School done for the day. Lights go out one by one, as faculty trail out little by little, leaving through the doors or through the open spaces that should be walls as the school ran out of money before they could finish construction. All the lights, save one, in the East Wing. 3 of you see Mr. Lambert, the English teacher and current detention supervisor, crossing to lean against his desk, legs and arms crossed, a breeze from the tarp rustling the thin wisps of his disappearing hairline.
All right. You know why you're here. You messed up. You let us, and you let yourselves down. Anything you want to say for yourselves?
Personally, I would never let myself down because I act very accordingly to the plans that I make. I think that there has been a mistake made on the part of somebody else. I do not belong here.
So it was your plan to get caught smoking cigarettes and selling them?
I was not smoking the cigarettes. I was merely promoting the cigarettes. It's good business. This town needs better economy if it's ever going to thrive.
But, yes.
Yeah, we were just being industrious. Isn't that what you want for this capitalist society?
Yeah, isn't that what you want?
Absolutely, but not on a high school grounds.
Well, we are not high schoolers, so all the better.
Not on the elementary school grounds or the middle school grounds either. We have given you certain permissions since you are our foreign exchange students, but it is still expected that you follow the rest of our rules.
You're not very being culturally sensitive.
No.
In our culture. I've been smoking cigarettes since I was 3 years old.
Which is why we have allowed you to continue doing so.
Thank you.
We don't even make you go outside as long as you're in a room with a tarp covering the walls.
But don't you think if we keep selling the cigarettes, we could raise their money to build wall? And then this school could thrive, as could this town. These are the type of changes that I would like to make when I could become the mayor of this town, okay? I might only be 9 years old right now, but my campaign is blossoming. I have many supporters, both in their elementary, their middle, their high school. It's all very well thought out. I feel like you are working against the interests of the town.
As we talked about when we first gave you detention, it was not the selling of the cigarettes that was the issue. It was where you were selling them. You cannot sell them at the school. Go just further down the street and sell them in town to adults.
You don't understand how a target market works.
Forget about it. Jasmine, would you like to admit to why you are here today?
Well, I mean, it's not my fault that Princess Ivy Zena Flower needed food, and I'm really sorry that the cafeteria, I took 2 things of instant mashed potatoes, but my horse needed to eat. I don't know what you want from me. She needed to eat.
He kind of stops himself. Your horse, Jasmine, is not real. Your horse does not need to eat. And the 2 bags of instant mashed potatoes that you took was for tomorrow's festivities.
She's real and she needs to eat.
You took 4 school pans worth of instant mashed potatoes, and now there will be no mashed potatoes for tomorrow's homecoming festivities.
Nothing's real if you really think about it.
You took multiple pounds of mashed potatoes for a horse that does not exist?
It does exist. She's real, and her name is Princess Ivy Zena Flower, and she's real. So I'm sorry, I'll sit in detention, but she's real, and I'm not gonna listen.
Sister, I can barely understand this girl, and we have accents. What is wrong with her?
It's okay. Don't worry. I think that when I am the mayor of New Jersey, anyone who wants horse can have horse. Even if you've had imaginary horse, you can have real horse. How does that sound?
See, there you are taking bribes again. You will become a corrupt politician. They all are.
I'm not taking bribes. I'm making offers.
You want a vote, so you say, I give you... You can have horse.
Horse girl, what do you think?
Well, are the horses free?
Yeah, sure. The horses are free.
Then that sounds
horses.
Fantastic. That sounds absolutely fantastic then.
Perfect. When we leave, I have a pledge for you to sign. You don't need to read, just need to sign.
I feel like we're getting away from the reason why we are here in detention, which is for you all to reflect on what you've done and make the first step to making amends. All right? So we are going to sit here and suffer through detention. It is going to be an extra hour so you don't miss out on the festivities tomorrow. You may consider yourselves lucky. So make yourselves comfortable because you all are going nowhere. And he crosses back behind his desk and sits down, and you see him pull out a book and start reading. Occasionally his eyes flicker up to you guys. How do you pass the time?
I would like to doodle on my paper. I would like to doodle a bunch of horses and a bunch of scribbles and get some doodling going.
I would like to write an apology speech to deliver to the masses because everybody must have heard at this point that I got detention. But I can explain to them that it was a frame job and that I did not do anything wrong, but I do apologize for the way it was perceived.
I am just scratching into the desk. I hate New Jersey over and over again.
New Jersey sucks.
I'm writing like a whole manifesto about how much I hate the city. I hate New Jersey. It's just a bunch of trashy Italian people, and they love their hub sandwiches. They have a small statue of a small man named DeVito. I hate it here. I'm near, verbatim, exactly. There's this weird horse girl who believes in a fake horse, and my sister believes she was born in New Jersey when we are German. I hate it here. Verbatim. Just angrily scrawling that into the desk.
And so time passes in detention, long crawling minutes. And so you guys start to get, fairly familiar with each other. What do the 3 of you see looking around the room?
I can start by saying that you see a semi-short girl, about 5 foot. She's a teen. She's about 15 years old. She's got a massive set of braces, which is making her talk weird, as well as a long braid that's trying to imitate a horse, and she's decked out with a little too much makeup because she's trying to look super duper cool. So she's got long hair, and it's her mane. So she got horse stuff on, and she's just trying to be unassuming and hide into the shadows with her massive glasses and her massive braces.
If you look slightly to the side and down, you see Schaud Clubganger. Probably the opposite. She's 9 years old. She has long blonde hair down to her knees, and she's wearing a blazer with a button-up white blouse underneath and a pin of New Jersey, New Jersey on it. Can't drop the accent because I'll lose it. So this is how it is. And she's wearing a black skirt with long white socks and Mary Janes, and she has a clear purple backpack made of that jelly clear material that was big in the 90s. And since it's see-through, you can see inside the backpack there's a wooden stake.
Then you see Freude Clubganger. He is a 9-year-old boy as well, 4'2", very short, very pale skin. He's wearing eyeliner. His sister helps him put on every morning.
We are twins.
We are twins, yes. He's wearing black baggy cargo pants, a black and white striped long sleeve shirt with a black short sleeve over, and he's got jet black dyed hair, and with like a middle part, but you can see the blonde roots in the middle. And he's got a nose ring and lots of earrings. He's got a black backpack with like spikes, and the backpack is just filled with CDs of like all his favorite artists, mostly like grunge and like punk.
And so for a long time, all three of these characters are scribbling, scrawling in either paper or the desk. A half hour goes by, an hour and a half. Mr. Lambert starts to settle into the desk, putting his feet up, leaning back. And so you're able to see that the book he's reading is his copy of the film transcript of The Great Gatsby. And so he starts relaxing a little bit. And the tension starts to reach towards the end as you kind of just settle in, waiting for it to be over. After a while, the sun starts to go down since it's getting to be close to winter, it being November 4th today. And every once in a while, the tarps start to rustle with the cold winter air coming in. And there's an even stronger rustling. And you'd think that is wind as well. But then towards the front of the room, you see a gloved hand kind of close around the edge of the tarp, and then the hand rips the tarp open as two masked men burst into the room. They're shouting, and Mr. Lambert jolts upright. The masked men raise pistols to Mr. Lambert. The first one goes, "Isaac Davis, you're coming with us." And the second moves into the room, looking around and noticing you. "Oh, fuck, man. You said he'd be all alone." The first man glances over, and under the mask you see his eyes widen. "The fuck? The schedule said detention would be over by now." "Well, what do we do?" says the second man, his feet shifting. "Leave them, they're just kids," says the second, moving swiftly over to Mr. Lambert. Mr. Lambert shouts and lunges at the man, only to receive a punch to the gut. Mr. Lambert doubles over, hands grasping at anything, and he finds the man's mask. And as he falls, the cloth unfurls, and for a second, everything is quiet as you gaze upon the man's face. A hardened-looking redhead with a scar on his chin, his eyes brown as they meet yours. A little flower tattoo behind the ear. "Fuck," he says, eyes wide. And then he reels back and strikes Mr. Lambert with the butt of his gun, knocking him out. "Oh, Jesus, man. What do we do?" says the first. And the second, the redhead, points to Mr. Lambert. "Take him to the car. I'll catch up." But they seen your face. I said I'd catch up." And without another word, the masked man left, scoops up Mr. Lambert without so much as looking back. Alone now in the room with the redhead, he stoops, picking up his masks in his hand before leaning over the desk. "I hope you know, it's nothing personal. We just can't let people know that we're here yet." He sighs and cocks his gun. "Sorry. Bad twist of luck, this." He stands, raising his gun. Then there's a scream from outside, a painful, chilling wail. The man hesitates, calculating. He walks over to the tarp wall, gun still pointed at your group. Leaning close to it, he calls out, Hey! You make it to the car yet?" There's no response. He begins to peel the back of the tarp to look outside. There's a second scream, more of an animalistic screech, far different from the first. You see terror fill the man's face, his face going white, and he shouts, and he starts rushing outside. You hear gunfire, multiple shots, more screaming, more screeching like an animal, then nothing. It's quiet. Nothing but the tarp in the wind. Then, there's stomping from your left. As you hear something approaching the door, it bursts open, and stumbling in out of breath, you see Officer Hudson Ledger. And what does he look like?
Hudson Ledger, he's a 35-year-old cop. He's got like salt and pepper, crazy shaggy hair, and he looks like he hasn't like shaved or showered probably in like the past month. He's got big bags under his eyes. He's very tired looking. He's got this scringly coat on, and he comes in kind of in a sweat and in a panic.
And so you burst open into the English room, and you see two children, appear to be twins, and a braces mouth teen.
I'm sorry, have you kids seen your English teacher anywhere?
Yeah, we just saw a bunch of thugs come and drag him out with masks and guns.
This city is full of crime. Isn't that your job?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm sorry, why are you all here?
We're in detention.
For selling cigarettes.
He went out there and there was this crazy noise and he's not here anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, the two men came in. They came in with guns and they said, they're not supposed to be in detention. And one of them says their mask fell off. He was a redhead, brown eyes, then screaming. I don't know. I don't care.
I think one of them was going to kill us, but they didn't know that I was armed as well, so...
And I welcomed it. Every day is pain.
I'm sorry, you're armed?
Yes, I'm always armed because I believe that I am the slayer of this generation. So I carry this, she's gonna pull out her wooden stake with me at all times so I can defend the world against the forces of darkness and the evil.
All right, that's a whole nother can of worms. Okay, did you see what they were wearing? Were they covered?
They had masks, but they had a very tacky tattoo, a flower. Very ugly. It's like you'd think it would be a tramp stamp, but instead it was near their face. So probably from their youth. Bad decision.
All right, no, you have no idea how helpful that can be.
I'm very aware.
All right, I don't think I can just keep you guys here. Is there anywhere safe that you can go to? Are you able to make your way home?
Maybe Jasmine's imaginary horse has imaginary barn. Can you hide in there?
It's not imaginary.
Nice one.
Wait, you said imaginary horse?
Ivy is real. Okay, they're not imaginary. She's very much real.
You're Shoemocker's kid, right?
Yeah, you know my dad.
Yeah, I know your dad. Yeah. All right. Well, are you able to go home to him? Are you able to maybe hide out at his place?
Yeah, I mean, he should be selling hubs right now if we all want to go to my dad's place.
I can take you there. I mean,
you guys don't have to come. If you don't want to come to my dad's shop, you don't have to come. It's okay.
No,
I love to meet
come.
the people. It's good to canvas with the people and make relationships across the city. Are you sure you can make it there, though? I think she just ate like 4 pounds of instant mashed potatoes. I don't know how far she can make it before she vomits.
No, I didn't eat them. Okay, let's just go.
Okay. Yes, we need to make sure all of you are safe. So we can all follow me over to the shop.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just go get my friend.
Hudson, do you take the door or do you go through the tarp?
Which one would you say is faster to get back to my bike?
I mean, the most direct way would be going through the tarp, but the more familiar way would probably be the door and the halls.
I think he's in a bit of a panic and he's kind of all over the place. He's sweating, so I think he goes through the tarp. But I think he like holds the tarp open for the kids.
Yeah, very kind.
Yeah.
As you walk outside, you can see the parking lot towards the south. It kind of just like lets out into like an under construction zone where they've obviously like paved the way for like additional construction, but they haven't built anything there yet, so it's just like a lot of dirt. And in like the dim light, you see different markings on the ground, but without a little light, it's kind of hard to tell what it is.
Yeah. Do we all see the markings or just Gabriel?
If you guys are going outside,
But I know what kind of animal this is, just like really devoting myself to horses. Does it look anything like a horse or a dog? I do a lot of research.
Yeah, so you could probably make a brain check, but it would be a little bit higher because it is dark and hard to see.
I got a 2.
You just can't tell in the darkness. You see little imprints, but you can't tell what it is.
And then I get an adversary token from that, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
While they are looking at that, can I look around outside the window to see if I can find anything the goons dropped, like their weapons and whatnot?
Yes. So the issue that I have is that there's not really a perception check. So what?
Probably just brains, right?
Yes. So again, it'd probably be a little bit more difficult because it is dark out. And you guys don't, you're not shining a light or anything. And so it would probably be a 9.
Now, what if I use my lighter as a source of a light? Because I've smoked cigarettes.
That would drop it down.
Okay.
So if you bring out your lighter, I'd give you a 6. And also,
6.
Where are you looking?
Just kind of the general area outside of the window, where I would imagine the sounds of the altercation happening out there.
Because, there's the kind of construction area with the paved dirt, and then there's the parking lot to the south where you remember that they were going to bring Mr. Lambert to a car.
I feel like it sounded like it happened pretty quickly, so I'd check directly outside that area.
Okay.
In the construction area.
Yeah. And so make a check, and what I say, 6?
Damn. It was just a 2.
You whip out your lighter and you flick it on, but it's so flickery that it's hard to make out what's shadows and what's real.
Ugh, I don't even know what's real. What is real in life? Whatever. And I just start lighting a new cigarette.
You're serious? Okay. I'll tell you what's real. What's real is that you guys are in danger right now. We can go ahead and do some investigating later. We need to get you guys to safety.
They came for the English teacher.
Notable persons in town are always in danger.
Jasmine, since you're a little bit taller, you kind of see a little bit more of Hudson, and you realize not only does he have a radio on his uniform, but he does also have a shoulder flashlight that is currently off.
Hudson, can I borrow that flashlight?
Sure. And Hudson hands it to Jasmine.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it on.
Immediately, you see the ground is covered in blood splatter.
Whoa.
There's different splotches of blood in different formations. You see a lot of different footprints in the dirt. Some are almost circular, whereas some seem to be shoe footprints. You see that there's also some scratches along the walls that seem to have blood on them, as well as different splotches of blood on the tarp itself from the outside. And it seems to go to the northeast over towards the forest.
Hudson is immediately going to grab the flashlight out of Jasmine's hand. Okay, we don't need to be looking at that.
Wait, that's very cool. Sister, take my Polaroid. Take a picture of me. It's very metal.
Okay, stop taking pictures. This is an crime scene.
I'm working on an album, very metal, very cool. I need a cool album photo.
Okay, guys, you can keep doing what you need to do, but I need to go find my horse, and I go running away.
She'll be looking for a long time.
So that'd probably be towards the front of school, near the parking lot. There's probably some bike racks there, and so you're able to get there no problem and start unhooking your bike.
Okay, Princess Ivy, I'm glad you're okay. Okay, I feel so much better.
And what does your bike look like?
My bike is a purple bike with these tassels that go down the center part and a tassel at the back to look like the tail and the mane. And then I've attached cardboard legs and a cardboard head so that when I ride my bike, I'm riding a horse.
That goes hard.
This is your horse?
This is Princess Ivy's Floor. One of these days when I can get a real horse, I would love to, but I promise you the spirit of the horse is alive inside her.
Why did you steal all those mashed potatoes for your bike?
How else do you expect her to be super tall and win me all the horse competitions? She has to grow.
Is she going to eat the potatoes?
Yeah, she ate them.
What?
It is a bike. It cannot eat.
She ate them. Come on. Guys, come on. Where's your imagination and belief?
I lost my imagination when I was born.
I was skeptic at first, but when I started funneling love and belief into this horse, she jumps higher and she does better things. And I can even braid her tail and everything like that. She might not be a real horse, but she's real. jumps high and she's gonna win me all these competitions.
All of my love and belief is in the people of New Jersey, New Jersey. Because I love and believe in this town. And the people who live in it.
Love is a serious mental disease. Nietzsche said that. I think it's very relevant, very important.
Anyway, if we're taking the bikes, because me and my brother have bike here too.
Yeah.
Officer, you okay?
Yeah, the whole time you guys are talking, Hudson is just trying to kick the kickstand back up on his bike, but he has an extremely rundown, rusted bike that has like a police badge logo just faintly like scratched in on the side, like the decal is like peeling heavily off. There's like a letter or two missing on the word police. And he's just frantically trying to like use his like dirty boot to kick the stand back up, and eventually he just gets super irritated, lifts the bike up and like moves it down with his hand and puts it back on the floor.
Ugh.
Are we all ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Princess Ivy is ready to go.
Yeah. Princess Ivy looks ready to go, and there's like honestly like a hint of jealousy in Hudson's eyes, seeing that all the other kids have like half decent bikes, you know?
And I think when we pull out our bike, I would say it's beyond decent. Schaud and Freude have a tandem bike, and it's like pristine. It's so beautiful and lovely, and like I think Schaud's in the front, and her half is purple. And it's sort of like modded out. It's got like a cup holder and like something for her notebook. And it's got a fancy bell on the front, and it lights up when she pedals it. And then on the back.
Yeah, the back. Directly cut the fat. Quick change in color. It is pitch black. Pitch black like Freude's soul. And there's like a big like, in the game it says milk crate, but I think like a nice like, a milk crate. Especially for Freude, that he just like connected onto it, that he has a giant like boombox in, so he can play all of his tunes when they're riding.
That's great.
Wait,
That's really cool.
I recognize that. You were playing all that punk music at the con zone, weren't you?
Yeah, that's where I hang out. I like to call it the demilitarized zone. Reminds me of the Berlin Wall.
We do lots of canvassing as a zone. Very popular.
You guys can hang out at the zone. I've never been invited to the zone.
You've never been to the zone?
You don't need to be invited.
You don't
you
need to
just
be
go.
invited.
Oh,
I guess there's
I can
unspoken invitation where if you don't belong in the zone, you probably get the vibe. So good job. You're very smart to have your own vibe checked out correctly.
Oh.
But you should come next time. Totally.
Okay.
It'll be very fun. You can sign that agreement we talked about earlier. You can tell everyone how I said I would buy you horse and how I'd be very good mayor for the city.
Yeah, just don't.
Okay.
Just don't bring a boombox, please.
Or bring whatever you want.
I'll bring
no,
Princess
I like to listen
Ivy.
to my music. Music speaks to my soul. It's the only sense of Freude I get in my life.
You can listen to music. Just you always listen to it loud, especially on that thing. I
I'm
swear-
trying to live the most intense life one can live. Really experience the senses.
Yeah, you have a long life ahead of you to experience those senses. You got plenty of time to listen to music.
Do not say such hurtful things to me like that.
Are we going somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
So now that you are in the parking lot, I will say that there are some lights on the parking lot that's kind of illuminating it. And so as you guys are like fixing your bikes up and everything, you do see like these car tracks that seem to be like newer and burnt into the asphalt. Seems like someone left in a hurry over about like 30 yards to the east.
Would you say that's the same direction as the hub shop?
It's still in the parking lot of the school.
Okay, I just didn't know if like going east would be like kind of going that way.
I mean, east would be like going into town.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, the hub shop is still going to be a ways out
Yeah,
there.
right.
Okay. Well, I mean, we could go to my dad's shop, I guess.
Or we could follow those tracks. Could be very cool.
That's true. If Buffy's a vampire slayer over here, she would follow the tracks with the Scooby Gang.
Buffy the vampire.
I imagine we'll see our dead English teacher. Could be very
Maybe
cool.
we could see that. Maybe he'll be vampire. I am equipped if he's vampire. I'm ready. I will slay. I will not hesitate. His soul is gone. He's not the same person.
I am not about to bring a bunch of 10-year-olds over to a crime scene, especially if there is something that happened to your teacher.
First
You
of all,
don't have to bring a 10-year-old. We are 9.
first of all, we are 9.
Okay,
So-
that's
So you don't have to bring a 10-year-old.
okay.
Second of all, you don't have to bring us anywhere because we could just go. And I think Schaud and Freude are going to get on their tandem bike and
Very mental. Let's go. We're going
start to
a
pedal
party.
in the direction of the tire tracks.
As you guys start to pedal away, Hudson is gonna frantically grab a pair of handcuffs and try to latch them onto the back of your bike as you're going.
Make corresponding flight checks. And so I would say, Hudson, you'd make a flight check, and then Freude, you would make a flight check, since you're on the back of the tandem bike.
What's the DC?
It's opposed, so
Okay.
it's just whoever gets higher. What did you guys get?
I got 11.
I got a 1. Flight is my lowest. I have a D4 for it. So
You try to lunge at them, but the pedals of your bike stick and your chain falls off as you try to get the handcuffs on.
Auf
But
Wiedersehen!
Freude and Schaud start biking away. And are you guys going to the footprint tracks or the car tracks?
Whichever one looks more metal.
Car tracks.
Okay, so by the car tracks, it does kind of disappear pretty quickly after they peel out and turn towards the exit. And so the car tracks do kind of peter out fairly quickly. But while you have some distance on Hudson, you do see a glint of something under a neighboring car.
Oh, Freude, stop. 1 minute. Something under the car.
Let's go check it out.
I want to check it out. I'm gonna very gracefully hop off my bike and dust myself off and then bend down to try to investigate what's under the car.
You go down, reach underneath the car and grab onto it. And you stand up, and you guys all see as Schaud Clubganger has a service pistol in her hands.
Wait, no, give it to me.
Oh, no, I found it. Finders keepers.
That looks so cool.
And looking at it, Schaud, you see that there is something inscribed into the handle, and you don't recognize the language, but it says Levar I Perasati.
Ugh, there's foreign words on here.
Oh, it sounds like Italian. Of course, we're in New Jersey. I fucking hate New Jersey.
What do you mean? New Jersey is the best. I just got a gun for free. Ugh, this rocks.
Hudson is
I'm gonna point it back towards Hudson and be like, Hudson, look!
Wait, stop.
Hudson's running over, wheeling his bike over too with him with the broken chain.
Wait, let me take a picture.
Yeah, take picture.
Give that to me.
Wait. I'm gonna start playing heavy metal music on the boombox as I'm doing a photo shoot with my sister. This will get the conservative vote.
Yeah.
You are getting your fingerprints all over a weapon at
That's
an
okay.
active crime scene. Do you not understand?
The fingerprints don't matter. There's going to be pictures of me everywhere with the gun. But on the north side, they're going to say ugh, so dangerous, 9-year-old with gun. We must stop. But on the south side, going to say, ugh, how wonderful! Everyone should have gun, and they'll never see the other campaigns. They'll all vote for me. It's perfect.
Hudson, without saying anything, is just gonna grab it right out of her hand.
Yeah, so you can try. I'd say it'd probably be a fight versus flight roll. So
That's no good for
Schaud,
me.
you would roll flight, and then Hudson, you would roll fight.
Okay.
Should have given me the gun.
I didn't think you would try to steal from a child.
Got a 7.
Got a 4. It's the highest I could get.
Well, if it's the highest you can get, then you roll again because that's a lucky break.
Lucky break! Oh.
Lucky break.
Do I have to roll again as well?
No,
did you
I
get the
add.
max?
Oh, you
on your
added
die?
to it. Okay.
4 again! Another lucky break.
8. We get to keep the gun. Wait,
Yes!
roll again. Roll
again. 4 again.
Wowza.
I promise.
Is it a 4?
4 again.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
That's an 18 on a D4 flight check.
Versus a 7. So what absolute stroke of like rabbit's tail winning $1 million lottery jackpot, what stroke of magnificent luck allows you to keep this gun?
I think Schaud sees Hudson coming and she's like, no, finders keepers. And she like goes like this to like, pull it away. But she's so small that the force of the gun kind of like pulls her back and she ends up doing a backflip. And lands like sitting back on her bike with the gun above her head.
That was very metal.
Finders keepers. This is mine.
This is worse than when they made me go in the sewer, man. Oh. Okay. You know what? That was pretty impressive. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Keep the gun.
Do I have your vote?
Can I at least take the ammo out of it?
No.
Did you check if there's even any ammo in there?
It's none of your business. And then she opens it and looks inside to see if there's ammo in it.
Protect and serve. It's kind of my business, actually, yeah.
As you inspect the gun, you notice that it is fully loaded.
Oh, God.
Oh, good news, Hudson. Fully loaded.
Good news.
So we are safe.
Yeah, so I will
Great
keep us
news.
safe. Just like I will keep the people of this town safe, always. And then she's gonna fire it into the air once.
So you go to fire it up in the air, and you pull the trigger, but nothing happens, and you realize that the safety is still on.
Silly me.
Jasmine is gonna freak out because Jasmine, like horses, has a fear of loud noises. So Jasmine is gonna freak out.
And so I imagine that once you turn off the safety, shoot the gun, Jasmine, you're gonna take off on your bike.
Yup.
Which direction are you going?
Tires. The car.
Oh, well, you're kind of like at the tires right now.
There's nothing further.
Yeah, they petered off.
The footprint.
Okay. So, Schaud, you fire the gun, and Jasmine startles like a horse and starts biking to the north, back towards the construction zone, over the blood footprint, like the blood marks and the footprints.
Oh, my God.
Up north into the forest beyond.
Jasmine, no. What? Why would you do that?
I wanted to see if it worked. It does work.
It was very cool.
Thank you.
Okay, we have to go follow her. I will let you keep the gun if you stay with me. We have to go.
Okay. And she's gonna put it in her little purple jelly backpack and follow Hudson on the tandem bike with Freude behind her.
This is
All right,
bad.
so you guys start pedaling north after Jasmine into the forest, and so quickly the only light that you have is Chaud's bike-powered, headlight, and it is creepy in this forest, especially after dark. The trees are tall, the forest canopy kind of shields from the stars and of the moon, and quickly it becomes dark. And so after a while, you do start to hear kind of the rustling of someone else in the distance, and it isn't long before you catch up to Jasmine. And so now you all are in the forest, and looking around, you can see that there's like broken twigs, there's upturned dirt, there's several scratches on some of the nearby trees, but you think you can make out some shapes in the distance ahead of you.
Jasmine, are you all right?
Yes, I don't like loud noises. Please warn me before you fire a gun, Schaud, please.
Okay.
If I yell out warning before I fire the gun, it defeats the purpose.
I would
coming.
appreciate it.
I'd say it doesn't defeat the purpose. You're not shooting a gun for the sound. That's neither here nor there.
I would also like to point out that now that you guys have kind of stopped moving, the light goes out and you're almost in pitch black darkness.
Oh my God.
Hudson's going to reach for the flashlight on his shoulder and turn it on.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Freud, that's all right. No big deal. Just stay dark.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
You turn it on and you suddenly see like a kind of like woven totem like in front of your face, hanging from a branch.
Oh my God.
And looking around, you see that there's more blood tracks on the floor, and further down the way where you kind of saw the shapes, you can see that there's kind of like a, I don't know, circular kind of outcropping. And there you can see something hanging between a couple of trees, something kind of smaller, but kind of branch looking. And you can kind of see there's different rocks in the circle as well with different items, but you can't quite make them out at this distance.
Okay. All of you stick behind me. I'm gonna go check this out. And Hudson's gonna make his way forward.
Shout's gonna stay behind, but like immediately behind. Like probably not what he meant. She's like so close behind him. She's like basically touching like, oh, what we see over here.
I see.
And Freude is immediately going to get behind his sister because he does not want to be in the back because he's just realized how dark it is. So he does not want to be in the back at all. So he kind of pushes past Jasmine really hard, like pushing her to the back.
It's messed up.
Okay, well, I'm not being left alone. So next in line is going to be Princess Ivy, and then it'll be me.
Okay.
I'll take up the rear, I guess.
And so, as you approach Hudson and you're like shining the flashlight on, you kind of step into this kind of circle outcropping and start inspecting the scene. The first thing that you notice is the thing hanging between the branches is a old deer skull. It appears that it's missing an antler, but it's still got one. You can see that on these stones, there appear to be different like scorch marks of a recent flame. You can't quite tell how long it was there. But a strange thing that you notice is there are several like leaves and herbs kind of on the rocks that seem to be fairly new, and they're not like growing from the ground, they're on the rocks. And then you also notice kind of towards the outside of the circle, something kind of buried in some leaves.
I'm gonna make my way over to the pile of leaves.
You find in the pile of leaves, you pick it up and it's like a white card, and on it says New Jersey Public Library, and underneath you see a name that you don't recognize, and it says Marley Clay.
Hudson's gonna turn around to the kids. Do any of you happen to know a Marley Clay? No one here goes to the library?
No.
I go sometimes to preach the importance of the public resources, but I don't usually interact.
Yeah, I like to rent horse movies there, but I don't know a Marley Clay. Good horse name.
I don't talk to anyone. I just steal all the philosophy books.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that.
Knowledge should be free. Anyway, can we leave? It's very dark.
You can check books out for free if you return them. You don't have to steal them.
Okay, fascist.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this card is from the public library, I'm imagining, and it has this name on it. So... you're not even familiar with the last name? Are there any kids at the school with the last name Clay, maybe?
Sounds like you found a piece of trash and you're very fixated on it.
Okay, obviously something happened here. Look around. And he's gonna like shine at the like circle and the fire that was put out and the skull missing the antler.
This doesn't look like the classic work of librarians. Looks like the work of witches. I would know, because for a while I thought maybe I studied to be witch like Willow in the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but then I realized I'm more of a slayer than a witch, so I sort of left it behind. But this is not librarian things. This is witch things. So you should be looking more for like New York Public Coven or New Jersey Public Coven, not New Jersey Public Library.
In Buffy the Vampire Slayer, their headquarters or whatever is a library.
But it's
and
not
the
the
witches
public library.
are reading books.
But they're reading their books from the special library with their watcher, not just the public library. Have you actually watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or have you just seen in passing?
It's
Seems like
been
you
on
don't
a
understand.
couple times. It's been on a couple times.
Somebody thinks himself a watcher, but he would just be a civilian.
Okay, if you're not that familiar with the library, though, how do you know there's not somewhere with books on the supernatural?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying they probably wouldn't be very good because the librarians typically don't do their witchcraft unless there are witches disguised as librarians. Or maybe they're witches disguised as librarians. You know, lots of times the monsters are disguised as the civilians or the teachers. So that way, when you kill them, it's like, oh, you killed the librarian, but you didn't. It was a monster. So this actually might be a good lead.
Yes, and if the librarian was a monster, you would want to stay away from that, right?
I would want to slay them. That's why I carry the stick. Now I have the gun. Let's go to the library.
The real monster is man.
Meanwhile, Jasmine is just feeding Princess Ivy things from the rocks.
So, Jasmine, since you're feeding your horse the things from the rocks, go ahead and roll a brain check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And I'd say it'd be fairly easy. I'd say like a 4.
I got a 5. I thought you were going to be like a 7.
Yeah, you pick up like some of the leaves and herbs, and you're able to tell actually kind of like what some of them are. And so you find sage, rosemary, and mugwort.
You like that, Princess Jasmine? Jasmine, have you ever had sage and mugwort? Guys, new favorite thing. Jasmine likes the stuff that's around here, the sage, mugwort, and rosemary.
Are you talking about yourself in the third person? Aren't you, Jasmine?
That is very embarrassing for you.
Guys, Princess Ivy likes this. Sorry, sometimes we get a little... When you love something so much and you put so much love into it, it just... Sometimes it feels like it's the same you.
And Freud Clubganger says, love is a serious mental disease.
It's just because you never loved something the way that I love my horse. Okay, but guys... It's all these different special herbs. Like, there's herbs everywhere. Why would they? These aren't, like, just leaves.
Because they're herbs for the witches. For the librarian witches, where it's time to slay. Pull the gun out.
I'm seeing a lot of stuff that's pointing towards the occult.
Yeah?
I would imagine they were trying to create something. Maybe they were cooking something with the herbs in this fire. But I think our best lead is still going to be the library.
So this is a man who sometimes knows what he's talking about. Hudson, I have a question.
Don't point that gun at me, please.
Wait, I have a question.
Put that away and then you can ask a question.
I can take it.
Okay. I'm the slayer, but every slayer needs watcher. Would you like to be my watcher to the slayer?
You know what? I think Eric would have wanted me to say yes, so I will say yes.
I don't know who the fuck Eric is, but
Eric?
I know that.
That's neither here nor there.
Okay, so your job is to give me the information I need to slay the monsters. Okay? But you care deeply for me as well. Like I'm your own daughter. It's part of the watcher job. We develop a very real bond, okay? Reciprocal bond.
I can agree.
You didn't want your brother?
It is my job.
No, Freud's not watcher material.
Blood means nothing.
To watch over you and to care very much for your safety. And I do care very much for your safety. And I will say, first and foremost, if you're going to try and go slay any monsters, the most important thing... I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Mine? Schaud?
Yes. Schaud.
Freude.
Schaud. Me and my twin are Schaud and Freude.
Yes. Schaud, the most important thing to know about slaying monsters is that you need to know that a person is the monster.
Their weaknesses.
Yes, but you need to know they are a monster before slaying them. You need to be absolutely 100% sure they are a monster before slaying them. So I don't want to go to this public library and have you immediately try to stab or shoot this librarian. Is that understood?
This is good because part of this Slayer-Watcher dynamic is a little bit of give and take, little bit of fight. You give me instructions, I disobey, yes. We fight, we make up. This is perfect setup for me not to listen. So I think we go to the library and we let it play out. Oh, this is wonderful.
Yes,
this is the best day of my life.
It's wonderful. Schaud, I would gladly tell you what to do.
This is good too because I have nerdy... Jasmine, you can be nerdy friend who turns to witch and becomes powerful many seasons later but starts as like little useless nerd, you know?
Did you say I could be friend?
Yeah, I your friend because I'm better than the other popular girls. I'm very pretty and smart, but I'm not quite as catty and mean. So I can be friends with the losers, and it actually makes me cool.
Oh, okay, friend.
See, Freude? People get it.
Whatever we're going to do, can we please either go to the hub shop, or the library, because it is boring here. I am not scared, but I would like to be where there is light.
Yeah.
Hudson kind of finds this funny that he's afraid of the dark, given that his bike is black, all his clothes are too. And Hudson's actually gonna, with older flashlights, they have like the rubber button.
Yeah.
And if you kind of just barely click down the rubber button, it'll like flicker between on and off, like it's like getting low on battery.
Mm-hmm.
Hudson's gonna do that, and he's gonna make it look like the flashlight is dying.
We have to go now. Please.
Oh yeah, my flashlight's dying. We probably shouldn't stay in this dark forest much longer. So yeah, we're all friends. We're all friends now, Jasmine. We're all friends with you too. So yeah, we can go head to the library.
Okay.
And then we'll make sure that we get you guys safe back to your dad as well.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the library. Okay, Princess Ivy Xena Floor, on your way. And she's gonna start going as she drives away.
All right, yeah. So you guys all hop on the bikes and start biking along. You said to the library, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's just like through town, like on the other side of Main Street. And so you guys bike away from the school, starting to get into residential before you get on Main Street, and you see a lot of like the bars, the clubs, you see the church. And down on the corner, you do see the New Jersey Public Library. And as you like start getting off your bikes and getting them on the bike rack, you notice that it's starting to get a little late, and so the public library is currently, a lot of the lights are out, and as you approach the door, you can kind of see the barest hint of light inside.
Dear God.
Okay, now this is where we break in for the greater good, all right? So if we just shoot off the locks...
No. We're not going to be breaking and entering.
Why?
I'm a police officer. I can enter without breaking in.
You can just get in there?
But that would be metal.
That would be metal.
It would be a crime.
Crime can be metal. You have to commit many crimes as the Slayer.
And would I be able to say that Hudson has a skeleton key on him to get into like public locations in the town?
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
So you take out your like kind of like skeleton key to try to like jimmy the lock, and as you look through the windows again, you see that there's movement from inside.
Wait, out here.
What?
Stay out here. I think there's someone inside.
It's a library.
Oh, I get it. All right, we will stay out here.
I'll go see if it's a monster. If it's a monster, I'll come back out and I'll let you know, okay?
Yes, we will wait, right, everybody? We will wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Freude is going to look at his twin sister, because they can talk to each other with their minds, just with the look of the eyes, and it's like, so we are trying to get in, right? Because I didn't want to say in front of them, but I am afraid of the dark, and I need to get inside. I need to be in a room with light.
I will say, because it is like the main street, there is like street lights, and so it is not too dark at this time.
Still, I would like to be I was in a very, very, very dark place, so I'd like to be in a room with artificial light.
Don't worry, we're going to go in. He's setting up situation where he can give order and I can disobey. It's classic Watcher Slayer dynamic. He wants us to go in.
Okay.
Hudson, what are you doing?
I give a tentative thumbs up to the kids as I go in and close the door behind me.
Okay. So you slowly start to move your way into the library. You know, it's most of the place is dark, but as you enter in, you see that the light is actually coming from the office. And inside, you kind of see a man kind of walking around the office. He's got kind of like these circular spectacles, clean shaven, kind of somewhat tall and like, you know, ruggedly handsome for like an older gentleman, wearing like a nice suit, very form fitting. And are you like trying to be sneaky?
I'm trying to be sneaky at first to see if I can like gauge if this is like someone breaking in or if this is someone who's just here late, who like works here.
I mean, I'd say you're familiar enough with the town that you know this is Rupert Miles.
Okay. And he works at the the public library?
Yes, he is the public librarian.
Okay. Mr. Miles, is that you?
Oh, and he takes his glasses and kind of like pulls them off and goes, "Oh, you startled me. Officer
I'm sorry.
Ledger, was it?"
Yes, that's correct. There's an ongoing case going on at the moment. I'm sure you're aware of the disappearances. If you haven't heard,
disappearances. No,
yes.
I can't say I'm familiar.
We are trying to find out where these people are going. And I got this lead that pointed me towards this library, and I wanted to know if you were familiar with anyone that goes by this name. And Hudson hands the small card over to him.
He picks up the card, puts on his glasses again, and he kind of furrows his eyebrows pretty intensely. Was this Marley Clay?
Marley Clay. Marley Clay.
I can't say I'm familiar with the name, but let me and he moves back behind the library desk and boots up the computer, and you see the light hit his face. He goes, let me see if I can look it up for you. And he starts typing into the thing.
I feel like at this point Schaud has outside been like, all right, so we gave him 15-second head start. Now's the time where we go in after him. So when he inevitably gets himself into trouble, we swoop in, we save him, all right? So everybody's this way. We're going into the library.
Okay.
Stay safe, Princess Ivy. We go in.
All right. And you guys see that Hudson and the librarian are currently behind the desk looking at a computer.
Did I notice that they came in yet? Or does Miles notice?
Well, how are you guys coming in?
I think Schaud's going...
Wait.
Yes.
I'm pretty unassuming. I can blend into the walls. I got you.
Yeah, you go ahead. I will come up behind the librarian so that I can grapple him from behind. Freude, I'll climb on your shoulders. We get him in chokehold from behind on each other's shoulders while Jasmine distracts.
Okay. I like plan.
So I'm going to go into the door, and I'm going to try to just creep along the wall.
Okay. It does cost 2 adversity tokens to activate. But yeah,
to have my unassuming strength.
You are
where I can cause 2 adversary tokens to not be seen.
You are so unassuming that nobody notices when you enter and start sneaking your way into the library. And you can kind of hear the conversation between Hudson and Rupert Miles, and you can kind of hear them go, "Well, I don't recognize the name, and it's not appearing in my system, but when I swipe the card, it does show that this card has been used." And meanwhile, Schaud and Freude, you guys are...
I think Schaud has climbed onto Freude's shoulders, so now they're like one, like 2 kids in a trench coat style. And I guess we're also sneaking in up behind the library.
I would imagine, actually, that we're army crawling very quietly.
Still on your shoulders?
So that we can get behind...
Yeah. That way when we stand up, it's like... like one big...
So we can quietly get behind them and then stand up, ready to strike.
Yeah, so you're like crawling around the desk right now. And Jasmine, you're just kind of lurking in the dark?
Yep.
All right.
I'm listening.
So Hudson at the computer with Rupert Miles, you see as the name Marley Clay pops up, and underneath it shows that it's only checked out 1 book, and it is American Cryptids and Folktales.
Do you have any extra copies of this book that I could borrow?
Let me check here, and he types into his computer. It looks like I have some that are similar, but unfortunately that is the only copy of that book that I have. Seems it was checked out about 4 days ago.
Thank you. You've been really helpful. And just one last question. Of course you're here, and I'm sure you get a lot of people coming in and out, checking out books. You aren't familiar with face attached to this name? You didn't see anyone? I would think that an unfamiliar name or an unfamiliar face would stand out a little bit more out of the usual people you have coming in.
He adjusts his glasses a little bit and his eyebrows furrow again. He goes, I'm afraid I'm a little bit more book-oriented than people-oriented. I remember this book being checked out, and I remember handing it to the person, but I could not place a face. I apologize.
And as he's finishing that, you just hear a small German little boy's voice go, well, check this out. And then you hear a click of a boombox and just like heavy metal music playing. And then I go, get him. He's the witch. Get him.
No, don't get him.
We got him, Hudson. We got him.
You guys jump on him and you go, oh my goodness. My
Who are you? Who are you really?
He's dismounted. I'm just like punching him to like as the heavy metal
He
music
is
playing.
the librarian.
Who are you?
I'm Rupert Miles. I'm Rupert Miles. And
Rupert Miles?
you see that.
You said you've been here before. You should know him.
Shh. Everybody quiet.
And Schaud, now that you're like on top of him, you can see that.
Yeah, I'm like on his shoulders with the gunner.
Looking down at him, you can see that he's actually got a fairly decent resemblance to Rupert Giles from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And so for a moment, you're kind of like taken aback and you feel like you're even deeper into the show. But you can see that there are some subtle differences.
Wait. Freude. Don't hurt him.
Okay.
Please, stop playing the music.
My
it's
ribs.
loud.
But it's very metal. Oh, you're no fun.
God, that's smart.
Rupert, are you all right? I'm sorry. These kids, they were at the crime scene. I've been watching over them. They're young. Don't pay too much mind to them.
Don't underestimate him. He's a real badass. He looks unassuming, but he's got a past.
It's all right. It's all right. It'll just be sore the next day. And you all are.
I am the Slayer.
Okay. You?
This is Schaud.
And I am Wolf.
And Freude.
I'm Wolfgang.
Wolf.
Please,
That's how I'd like to be referred to.
Wolfgang Schaud, I would appreciate you stopping by. Just maybe when we're open, and I can finish my conversation with Hudson here.
So you can do more witchy activities?
Witchy activities?
Where's Buffy right now?
Buffy? I apologize. I do not understand.
The Slayer.
She likes a TV show. It's
You don't know where she is? You're supposed to be watching her. You're the watcher. My watcher knows where I am.
TV show?
Schaud, he's not the watcher for anyone. At least not yet. Maybe one day.
Why did we even come to the library? Big letdown.
We actually found out a lot of information, but none of that is going to concern you, Schaud. Don't you worry, because none of it concerns the monster that you should be hunting. But thank you, Miles. You've been a big help.
Yes, and if it would assist you, I can give you the code to where the book would be if it were here, and maybe some of the other books around could help.
Yes, thank you. That would be helpful.
But if you don't mind, just leave these two right here where I can keep an eye on them.
As long as someone has an eye on them, I'm fine with that.
I would like to see the books.
I already put the books away for the night, and I really don't want anyone messing it all up.
What? You hide all the books in the library
I organized them. I put them in their proper place as per the Dewey Decimal System.
When I am the mayor, I'm going to defund the library because you are so lame.
Please don't do that. It is very important for a lot of people.
And where's Jasmine, by the way? She's not hiding behind a bush or something.
Who's Jasmine?
Jasmine is...
Who is Jasmine?
Dead.
You left her outside, didn't you?
I don't know. Who is Jasmine?
I thought she was your friend now, Schaud.
You are blowing up my spot. You're the worst watcher ever. Ugh.
Okay. Stay here with Mr. Miles. I'm going to go check out some books.
All right, yes. So you kind of go over to the section where the book would have been if it was still there. And it's kind of just like a folklore section. It's got different like mythologies of like Norse mythology, Greek mythology, but then it's also got like American folk tales, lore. You can find that there are books that are fairly similar, but you don't find the book that was checked out.
While he's looking for his books, Jasmine's gonna jump the librarian. I'm gonna jump on the librarian and I'm gonna go, "Hey, you, stop it! My friend did this to you, and I'm gonna do it to you now. So get on the floor."
Yeah, get him, Jasmine, get him.
I play the music on the boombox.
Since you're a little bit larger, you like tackle him to the ground because he's so surprised.
Oh, yeah.
And so you're like behind the desk, kind of wrestling. He's like, "Oh, get off me, get off!"
Listen, Stay down. I don't believe you. Let's check the return bin. I bet he didn't put it away and it was returned in the return bin book.
That's perfect. This is why you have smart loser friends. They think of all of these things. And Schaud's gonna go check the return book bin.
Okay, you open it and you don't see anything. Looks like he's been pretty truthful where all the books that have been returned for the day he's been put back.
There's nothing in here.
What are you not telling us, Miles?
I told you everything. Now please, I can't see without my glasses. Can you help me find them?
Break his glasses, Freude.
No, don't break my glasses, please.
Knowledge is for the people. And he just steps on his glasses, breaks, and then he sprints after Hudson because he kind of he's stolen a lot of books from that area because he wants to.
So you find Hudson kind of just looking around the books.
Hi Hudson, how you doing?
Can we hear the music from here?
Yeah, you can still hear it's not a large library, so you can hear the music.
Right. I thought I told you not to play the music.
You can also hear Michael screaming.
Music is freedom. Music is expression. And he's he's looking through all the Norse mythology and the Germanic mythology, and he's taking it, and he's also looking through philosophical nihilism books, and he's oh, I like this one. And he's just putting them in his backpack.
You said you've stolen books from here before, right?
Yeah.
Have you returned any by any chance?
No, I've never returned a book in my life.
Okay, so you're not familiar with the book American Cryptids and Folklore.
Oh yeah, I am. I like monsters. Very cool.
Would you say that the scene that we found earlier with the deer head and the rocks and the herbs, would you say that's something that you would find out of that book?
I think so, yeah.
I figured, but thank you, Freude.
Yeah, I mean, I like monsters in the right setting. It was a little discombobulating out there. I like monsters so I can see them in the light. So it was hard to tell.
Why are you afraid of the dark if you wear all dark clothing?
Aren't we afraid of ourselves? The deepness inside of ourselves? The darkness inside of us?
All right, Freude.
Our true selves are the scariest things in this world.
All right, Freude. I think that you're going to be really happy one day when you grow up.
How could you say that to me? My life is a joke, okay? Do you see my name? Do you know what Freude means in German?
No, I'm actually not familiar.
Well, let me give you a little lesson in German.
Yes, please do.
It means joy. I've never felt a moment of joy in my life. That's how cruel my parents are. They named me Joy.
Well, growing up, I think you will live up to your name.
That is some whack-ass shit you just told me. Very lame. Not metal.
Oh,
and he runs away.
Hudson's gonna yell back, not any more whack-ass than what you've been saying.
And you can still hear the music and Rupert Miles screaming on the floor.
Tell us what you know.
I don't
Tell
know.
us what you know about the monsters.
I do not know anything.
Is he not telling us?
Hudson,
he's just kicking him.
Hudson is going to bring over 3 of the books that he thinks are the most similar in information as to what he would imagine is in the book that was checked out.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back to this scene.
Get off me. Get off me.
Okay.
Never.
Okay, guys, leave him alone, okay? We have what we came for. We can go now.
Are you sure? He's not hiding any secrets from us.
Yes. Schaud, I promise.
Jasmine's gonna let him up, and Jasmine, you can tell, feels a little guilty for breaking his glasses and kicking him.
Thank you.
And she's gonna just sheepishly walk back.
Well, Jasmine, as you let go of him and start standing up, you are able to get a glimpse under the desk, and you see that underneath the desk, kind of taped onto the underside, you do see a revolver.
I'm gonna grab the revolver. What is this?
What are you doing? What is
Schaud,
that?
put the gun.
Jasmine.
He starts squinting.
Now we match.
Why do you have first of all, why do you have a revolver taped under your thing if you have nothing going on?
Put that down. Put that down, please.
Because he is a vulture. Where is the slayer?
Hudson, get these kids under control, please.
Jasmine, I have have a revolver too. It's not unusual to have one.
Yeah, but you're a police officer, and I'm going to start rummaging through his desk.
No,
I wouldn't be surprised if your dad had one too at the shop.
For their hubs?
Yes, for the hubs. It's what we're known for here at New Jersey, New Jersey. Someone might be trying to steal something.
But he has it taped onto the desk.
He doesn't have a revolver. Why would he need that? He has knives.
Hudson, please stop them, or at least tell them, or just get them to stop. And he's trying to stop Jasmine from searching his desk.
Why do you have that gun?
Wait, Freud? Freud is gonna punch him in the balls as he's trying to stop him.
I was feeling really guilty.
Hudson, please.
We need to stop. He is innocent. You are beating up an innocent old man right now.
He has a gun taped under his desk. That doesn't seem very on the up and up.
You can have a gun and be innocent.
But it's taped. I feel like no one's getting that. It is taped.
Yeah.
That is very suspect.
Yes,
Why
if
was he
someone
hiding
were
it?
to, for example, steal some books, Freude, maybe he would need to use
them?
it.
He would need to shoot them if they stole their library books? That doesn't seem right.
I am just on a quest of knowledge.
I'm searching through his desk. I'm going to go, it's funny that you're on a quest for knowledge, but you refuse to go to a place that has a bunch of free knowledge. Never mind. And I keep going.
I do go there. I just steal it. I don't want to talk to someone.
Jasmine, in his desk, you can kind of see there are like a bunch of different like printouts of old like historical like documents and like first edition texts, all just like printouts, and they all have like different like prices on them. You can see like histories from like ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, kind of stuff like that. And still on the ground, he goes, "Please, just Hudson, tell them, or I will."
What?
Tell us what.
What does that mean?
That's pretty suspicious.
I'm here under witness protection, okay?
You're here under a fake name for witness protection. They named you Rupert Miles?
Yes, my real name isn't Rupert Miles.
Is it Rupert Giles?
No, who is that?
Why would they name you after... Hudson? What is he talking about?
Schaud, all you need to know is that he is innocent. And he is here because he is innocent, okay? So, he's already gone through enough in his life. We don't need to make it any more difficult for him.
I disagree. I'm looking for hidden compartments.
Jasmine, please.
Yeah, Jasmine.
You're smarter than this, Jasmine.
Don't fall for it.
I have friends for the first time in my life. I'm gonna listen to them. They may be 9 years old, but I'm gonna listen to them.
Jasmine, I am also your friend.
You're my dad's age. Ew.
Don't be Don't be friends with the grown adults. If you go at this rate, maybe you can be my Secretary of Education when I am the mayor.
Okay.
Of New Jersey, New Jersey. I will be establishing a cabinet.
Don't listen to the man.
Okay,
Schaud, you
but
keep
is it-
acting like this, you will never be mayor.
Watch it. I'm going to be the mayor of the defund the police just so that you are out of job. Defund
Okay,
the library,
and then
defund the police.
And then who is going to help you from you being kidnapped by masked assailants?
I was fine.
We were unbothered.
I wasn't even worried.
Jasmine, in looking through the desk, you do notice that there is a locked compartment.
Where's the key? Where's the key?
please, just
I'm gonna look around his neck.
leave it-
Where you got key on your neck? Where's the key?
If I open it for you, will you be satisfied and leave me alone?
Yes,
Yes?
maybe. We'll see what's in it.
So yeah, he reaches into his pocket and takes out like an old kind of iron key, slips it into the lock,
Snatch.
and unlocks it. Oh, you
Yeah, I snatch it and do I shout.
Okay. You slip it into the lock, unlock it, and you start to pull it, except the drawer is very heavy. And as you open it, you see a large kind of stone slab that's kind of fractured at the top, making it a little bit diagonal towards the top. And it's just filled with symbols and text you can't read. That was from my past life. I was told that I could keep it, so it's not against my staying here, Hudson. I don't need to leave. It was authorized by the U.S. government. But yes, that is the original Rosetta Stone.
That's very cool.
The government said I could keep it as part of our plea deal, but that's it. That's all of my secrets. You know everything. Now, please just leave me alone.
Wait, you have the original Rosetta Stone? Shouldn't that be like in a museum?
All right, Indiana Jones.
Whether it should be or should not, I had earned it as part of my past life, and so I appreciate if you don't touch it, please. Hands off.
Your past life as what? A demon?
No, I was
archaeologist,
part of a literary smuggling organization, and I helped take them down. Hudson, you can attest with me on this. I helped expose them to the authorities, and as part of the deal, I got to keep one object, and I chose this.
The Rosetta Stone?
Yes.
What other objects have you had? What did you smuggle? It's kind of cool.
Most of them were seized by the government. But some of them include the original works of William Shakespeare, and there was some leftover documents that were saved in the fire of Alexandria that I did stumble across on as well. And yeah, just old literary texts.
Well, you will have to leave the town in a few years when I am here, because there's no room for criminals in New Jersey.
Well,
Hudson laughs at that a little bit.
Why are you laughing at me? You're my
Nothing.
watcher. You're supposed to support me.
Nothing. It's a very humble gesture to try and kick the criminals out of New Jersey.
I just want to clean up the streets.
Mr. Miles, thank you for sharing this information with everyone.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And just so you know, Miles, if you would have told us this right off the bat, we wouldn't have hurt you.
If I had told you this, then people might figure out who I am. And that is the last thing that you want when you're a part of witness protection.
Well, just putting it out there, like, should have just told us, because we were going to get the info anyway.
Yeah, we were obviously going to beat you up anyway.
Now, can I have my gun?
Jasmine, give him his gun back.
Jasmine, don't give him his gun.
I feel like I'm in a little bit more danger than you right now, so I have to protect my Princess Ivy Xena floor. Thank you, though. I
would
appreciate
argue
it.
that I am a little bit in
Just
more
go to
danger
the police
because I do not
station.
have my glasses. I have recently been beaten.
Oh, here you go.
Wait.
You broke my glasses.
You broke his glasses?
You can give me the frames, but the glasses are not there.
Whatever.
You don't have backups? Everyone has backups.
Not here.
Not true.
You're not wearing your glasses? Okay. And Freude is just going to hand him a book and be like, see, there you go, your gun.
He
There you go. I gave
takes
it back.
the book and
There you
feels
go.
it in his hands, and he just opens it and goes, "This is a book.
How could you know? You
Listen,
can't see.
I am a librarian."
Whatever. Let's just go.
No.
Jasmine, just leave.
Yeah.
Go mount your noble steed or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. This is awesome. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but you're not in danger here, and I am. So I'll give it back after we figure out like what's going on.
I need it. And he starts like
Okay,
trying
bye.
to move around the desk and like rushing towards you.
Wow.
Don't take that from her. It's for her.
Freude, you punch him in the balls.
Yep.
Yeah, he and then slumps to the side on the ground again.
Is it worth this pain? Huh?
No, stop! Oh, stop!
And while he's just like cowering on the ground, I'm just gonna put a cigarette in his mouth and just light it and go, for your troubles. Let's get out of here.
And so I'm assuming the three of you burst out of the library back to your bikes.
Oh yeah.
Hudson is gonna stay inside for a second with just like now complete silence now that all the kids are gone, and he's gonna look over at Miles with the cigarette in his mouth. He's just gonna go, "Kids, man, you look cool with that thing there," and then he's gonna leave.
He starts to stand up as you leave, and you hear over your shoulder as he goes, "Kid's got good taste," as he puffs on the cigarette. And the door closes behind you.
Nice.
You are now back on the streets of New Jersey, kind of back towards your bikes. And as the kiddos start hopping on their bikes, Hudson, you hear a little boop from your radio, and you hear Officer Ledger come in.
Yeah, Hudson grabs it. This is Officer Ledger speaking. Who's this?
Officer Ledger, there is a 187 on the northern side of town near the bridge. Please stop it.
All right, I'm on my way.
Oh, where are we going?
Yeah, I'm not letting you three out of my sight, so you have to come with me.
Well, of course I come.
Meanwhile, Jasmine's trying to make Princess Ivy hold the gun with her cardboard.
I don't think any horse, real or fake, should be handling a gun. Jasmine?
I think that's very cool, Jasmine.
Very metal gun horse.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go on a police call now. I never thought it'd be this bad. Okay, let's go on a police call, I guess. What's a 184?
I believe it's a 187, which Hudson, you would know as the police code for a murder.
It's something really bad, Jasmine.
What is it?
Something really bad. So we need to go now.
As bad as me? Let's go.
Sounds like a job for the Slayer.
Okay.
Schaud's gonna turn to Freude and in their twin speak be like, Jasmine's kind of cool.
Yeah, she's very metal. I like the way that she was beating up on that guy.
Very metal. Drag him to the ground, putting the gun on her horse. I kind of coming around on the horse.
Yeah, I like gun horse. Gun horse is very cool.
Yeah, and maybe we pull gun horse into our troop, you know? We have tandem bike, we add gun horse on the front.
We'd be unstoppable.
Unstoppable. We talk about it later.
Just us looking at each other.
Got all that.
So you all start biking north, away from Main Street. You pass through a bit of the residential, and then houses start to become a little bit more sparse as you reach the town limits. And you bike a little bit further down the road, kind of losing the light from the town, until you start nearing the bridge heading out of town. There you can see the flashing red and blue lights of a cop car and the kind of illuminated neon yellow of police tape that is currently being strewn around. Hudson, you can see that past the car, there is the walkway to the under part of the bridge where it gets to be like the riverbank. But you do not see any police officers around.
Oh, so they get to take the car and I don't get to take the car. Okay, I see how it is.
Do not have enough respect in your position to drive the car, so you have to drive the bike.
Do you not have your license?
Schaud, you put respect on your watcher's name.
Ugh, fine. Classic watcher.
Hudson took great offense to that. You see it in his eyes.
Saying your bike is kind of ratty. At the very least, you could give it a paint job.
Okay, everybody in the back of the car.
What?
We're going to help you.
You go to open it?
He opens up the back of the car.
Well, you go to open up the back, but you see that is currently locked and you don't have the keys for it.
Wow, that was embarrassing. Tried to pull power move, can't even get into the car. Do you want us to get into the back of the car bike?
It's not much room.
Schaud's gonna go crouch behind the wheel of his bike and be like, ooh, I'm in the cop bike. Wherever will I go? What will I do?
They have
Okay,
to
fine.
keep...
You're coming inside with me then.
Okay,
I come too.
bring the gun horse.
Gun horse.
Don't bring the gun horse.
Well, I don't know if I could bring my horse inside, but I could bring the gun.
Okay, just the gun.
Okay, just stay behind me. And Hudson's gonna head on in cautiously because there's no officers outside.
So do you mean like down like the trail to the riverbank?
Yes.
So there's like a little dirt path that you can tell like, you know, high school or like elementary school kids, you know, could walk down there and like left a trail. And once you start getting down a ways, you do see the light trail of like a flashlight ahead. And it isn't long before you see Officer Mary Adams there.
Mary Adams.
Yeah, and she's currently holding a flashlight and kind of like squatting down over what you see as a corpse.
Hey, Mary, who do we have here?
That's the problem, Hudson. I don't know. And as you see, she's wearing gloves, but you see as she pushes over the body and rolls it around, and you, first of all, you notice that there's a myriad of scratches and tears and like claw marks, but then several holes in the body as well. And you try to examine the face, but you don't recognize it from anyone in town. She goes, I've never seen this person before.
Interesting. I was working on the case over at the school for the missing people, and I found this name, and he shows her the library card, and I went down to the library, and Miles, he wasn't familiar with this name, but they checked out a book. Is there a chance that this could be our mysterious person?
Marley Clay. I don't I don't recognize that name either. I haven't been able to find ID or anything, but I've only just gotten here.
It could be an out-of-towner, but if they're connected to everything else, then this could be them.
Hudson?
Who the hell are you?
Hudson?
Whoa! It's a dead body.
Could I examine the corpse?
See the tape?
I want to look at the corpse.
No, you're not going to look at the corpse.
very
Hudson,
cool.
you bring these people here?
Mary, they're with me. It's a long story. I've been protecting them all night, and
he's my watcher, and I am the slayer.
Hudson, you can't just bring kids to a crime scene.
I'm well aware.
Sarge is going to have to hear about this. You know that, right?
I'm well aware.
We are not just kids. We are kids with guns.
I've been
Hudson.
I've been trying to take them to a safe place, and they have been running around from location to location during this ongoing.
You didn't think to mention this over the radio? Hudson, I'm trying to help you out here. I don't want to go to Sarge with any of this, but you are only a couple marks from being fired.
This guy has holes all in
I'm
him.
well aware.
Schaud, that's so cool. You're touching the dead body.
I know, this guy has holes. This guy's full of holes. It could be vampire.
Get the kids out of here. I can handle the.
Wait, Hudson, I'm doing my thing.
I can handle the investigation. Just get these kids out of here. I can take care of it. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
While she realizes or sees Schaud playing with the dead body, I want to, because I'm very jealous that all the other kids have a gun. I'm going to try to sneak her gun out of her holster.
What do you think? How are you trying to pickpocket them?
Just during the distraction, very quickly. It's very quick, but very light, my movement. I'm popping the little holster, the thing that holds the holster together, and trying to be very light, but quickly pull it out.
Then I would say a flight.
Flight? It does not matter. It's only a 2.
Yeah, she feels it because it doesn't flick up all the way. It just kind of gets stuck on her belt. And she whips around and grabs your arm and goes, "What the hell do you think you're doing?
I thought this was America."
You realize how dangerous that is, right? No, you don't reach for a gun. No, not on an officer.
Freude.
I'm the only one without a gun. This is bullshit.
That is not a okay thing. The rest of you should not have guns.
Jasmine, give me your transition lenses. I want to put sunglasses on their body.
No, you're not going to do that.
Oh.
That is evidence tampering. Hudson, just get these kids out of here. I'll handle...
Jasmine, Freude, and Schaud, you are coming with me now.
Wait, can I do one thing? Can I just do one thing?
No, you cannot do one thing. You are coming with me.
I just want to do one thing.
No.
Freude, take a picture. Take a Polaroid.
Schaud.
Okay.
You are a bad slayer.
What?
You are a bad slayer.
I don't think I have to examine the evidence or I'll never solve the crime.
You are not examining the evidence, you are tampering with it. Schaud, you are coming with me. We all have to go, now. I'm taking you over to the hub shop.
That does not bother me at all, what you just said. That does not bother me at all.
She's crying.
Whatever.
You guys start heading up towards the bikes?
Can I look at the area? Is there anything on the way back to the bikes? Any objects left? Any special walkways?
Roll brain real quick, and it'll be an 8.
Oh, shit. I got a 1.
Yep, no, you don't see it.
I'm a little freaked out. I don't like getting in trouble.
And so the 3 of you are heading up, and as you're making your way up Hudson, you hear Mary Adams over your shoulder kind of start talking. Goes, weird group of kids you got there.
Eric would have been so much better at taking care of them, too.
It's getting dangerous now. Keep an eye on them, okay?
Of course, I will.
And just watch yourself out there. You learn anything tonight?
Whoever we're dealing with seems to be connected to the occult. Occult interests, at least. I went down to the public library. This person, this Clay, they checked out a book about American cryptids and folklore, I believe it was called. And in the forest over by the school, we found sort of circle of stones with a fire that was put out not too long ago, I would imagine. A bunch of herbs, deer skull, missing antler. That's where I found the library card. Whoever we're dealing with, they believe in the occult, so that's all I really have on them.
And you're sure it's just not teenagers playing pranks out in the woods?
I'm pretty sure this is connected to everything. Yeah. There's a bit of a trail leading off to it from the school. We had the English teacher. He was taken in front of the kids.
Mr. Lambert?
Yep, that's the one.
Fuck.
That's why I've been watching them.
Hudson. We're losing people every day now.
I know.
And once these bodies start turning up, people are going to find out.
Well, only thing we can do is find them, even if they aren't alive. And he looks at the dead body. I wouldn't be surprised if we find them all like this.
Well, just try to stay focused, okay? Drop those kids off wherever you need to and get back on the case. We need you, okay? The stuff that I saw tonight, I'll forget about it. I won't say anything to the Sarge.
Thank you. I'll make sure they're safe.
I'll need the car tonight, take care of this, but take care of yourself, all right?
Will do. Yeah. All of them have bikes. I'll take them over on those.
Stay safe, all right? And she goes to crouch over the body again.
Yeah. And Hudson's gonna head back over to the kids in the bikes. The kids on the bikes.
Yeah. You find most of them up there. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I don't really know. I thought we were having fun, but it got really serious really fast.
Yeah, you just yelled at us.
Yes,
We were having a good time.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to ruin your fun, but this is a very serious matter. And
I was only trying to help.
I know.
The Slayer is supposed to help in this serious matters.
I know. And like I said earlier, I am your watcher, and I will help you help this town. But right now, what we need to do is we need to get you guys home. That's what a good Slayer would do at this point.
Well, that's not true. You can't just say that's what a Slayer would do and expect it to be true. Sometimes you are wrong, and you are wrong. A Slayer would figure it out.
Also, there was claw marks everywhere on that body. That body did not look like it was attacked by a human. What the frick was all over that body?
Okay. We have a heavy wooded area behind the school. It could have been a wild animal. We don't know, okay? The important thing is getting you kids home. And I'm sorry if you kids were having fun and I ruined that. But again, this is a very, very serious matter. People are going missing. People that you might even know or be friends with, okay? And we're just trying to make sure that it doesn't go any further. It doesn't affect you guys. It doesn't affect your parents. And, Jasmine, Freude, Schaud, you all seem like you have a grasp of a seriousness in this matter, at least. And I need you to know that even though you can have fun in hard times, this time is especially delicate, okay? And I'll make sure that we get to the bottom of this. It's my job, as a cop, as your watcher, Schaud. It's my job to protect over you guys, right? So we'll get you home and we'll get you safe. That's the important thing. Once you guys are home, you can have all the fun that you want. And then he's going to go to kick down the kickstand again, and it's getting stuck. God fucking damn it. And he gets it. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Well, what if instead of going home, you took us back to the school?
Yeah, I don't really want to go home.
You could come over to my dad's shop.
Is that okay with you?
Fine, whatever.
Listen, you guys should eat. I'll pay for food. I'll get you guys some food at the shop. And
can you afford that?
Yeah.
Yes, I can afford that.
I can afford that, but I don't know. Yeah. Have you seen my bike?
Okay, I would imagine your parents...
I am loaded.
Yeah, your parents are probably loaded.
But when they give it to me, it becomes my money, and I am loaded.
Schaud has a lot of own money. She made a lot of money as a child actress. She gave that up a year ago. She retired.
Yeah. I have a 401k.
Okay, we can talk all about it on the way there if you want. I'm curious. What have you done? What have you been in?
I've done many things. I just want to make sure that you will not throw yourself into poverty for some hubs.
I'm not going to throw myself into poverty over a hub.
We can buy you a hub and maybe some groceries and some paint for your bike.
Don't
Well, I'll steal you a hub. I don't care about money.
Yeah, we can steal you hubs.
No, you don't need
Let's go to the hub store.
So you guys started getting on your bikes and going to the hub store?
I'm going to look at Jasmine and be like, some friends you got, huh?
They're the only ones I have. So it doesn't matter that they're 6 years younger than me. It's fine. It's fine.
Freude, bump the music.
Okay.
He's right outside the crime scene. The corpse is like 50 feet away.
Yeah, the song that's playing is like a song like about like, it's like something like Mutilated Corpse is the name of the song.
Let's ride.
So you guys are going to the hub shop?
Yeah. While they go to the hub shop, though, while they're leaving, can I do the unassuming trait and just try to get a better look at the body and see what's happening?
Yeah, since it's still kind of dark and I imagine like you're at like the trail end of the group, yeah, you don't need to spend adversity tokens. Soon, Hudson, Schaud, and Freude start biking away in the distance, leaving you in the lights of the police car, and you start like tiptoeing your way down to the river, and you once again see Officer Mary Adams kind of crouching over top of the body. But you see as Officer Mary Adams is crouching over top of this body, you see as they're kind of like rifling through the body's pockets, you see them take out a wallet, kind of shuffle through it, pocket some change. You see them pull what appears to be like an ID card from the wallet, and you hear her mumble, "Fucking idiot," and flicks it into the water. You then see as Officer Mary Adams starts picking up a couple different rocks and puts them into the pockets of the body, and you see as she crouches down, scoops her hand underneath of the body, pushes it and like rolls it over, and then with a last great heave, you see as she pushes the body into the water, and you see as it gets carried by the stream a little bit before the rocks start to weigh it down, and you see as the body disappears underneath the water. She then stands, dusts herself off, and kind of like looks around, making sure that nobody can see her, and then she starts walking back up the trail, getting closer and closer to you.
Can I sneak away and try to go get the ID?
You saw it disappear into the water, so you could try to like find it in the water.
Yeah, I want to try to find that ID.
You slip past her because you're unassuming, and you hear her go up to the cop car. You hear the car open and close and then start to drive off, and you kind of start looking in the water. It is dark and there is now no longer lights.
I want to take a deep breath. I have no lights around me, but I want to really channel the spirit of Princess Ivy Xenoflor and have her guide me to the ID.
All right, so make a grit roll, as the water will be cold, it'll be dark, and you need to search, but we'll give it a 10.
Oh, I got a 4, so I get to go again. Oh, I got another 4.
8. So you need 2 or higher.
I got a 1.
1.
Right there.
So close.
You do not find the ID. You come up for air, and by the faint like starlight and moonlight, you see that you are holding a small bullet casing.
Thank you for listening to On a Cardboard Horse We Ride. Check out our Instagram at Rivers of Confluence and our website at riversofconfluence.com. Sound design and editing done by Max Volpert. To hear more, subscribe to our Patreon, where we will be releasing the rest of the miniseries along with our one-shots, talkback episodes, and other bonus content. Our Kickstarter is live now until April 14th, where you can help support the podcast and earn awesome rewards at the same time. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you on the next episode.